Hey, but this is beautiful what he's done. He's outplayed that bishop so that it cannot land on the d5 square. Hey, full marks to him.
We talked a lot about Vidit versus Adhiban, so let's go check it out. What is happening between these two great players from India? I'm just going to quickly browse through the opening. Vishy or Ben, stop me when you see something you want to talk about. Okay. A reverse Benoni. Knight d5, interesting.
Knight d4.
No? Wow.
I'm not a two bishops guy, so I will just say that if black plays knight takes d4 and c6, he's going to be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
The other battle is taking place between two of Vishy and Anand's favorite chess players, Adhiban and Vidit from India.
Okay, went pretty much what I said.
Yeah, pretty much exactly.
Except he went rook f8 and
f8.
Black has no problems whatsoever. So, but neither should white. So. I mean, f3, bishop f5 is so sad that you have to do.
Right. So bishop takes d5, bishop takes e2.
Queen e2.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering if you were gonna.
And I think I'm completely out of danger here. I can put the bishop on c4.
That's a nice bishop. Yeah, that's what he did.
That's my man.
There he is.
That's a nice bishop.
Sacking the king. It's a Chennai thing.
They're doing all this stuff we said.
It's a Chennai thing. The Chennai boys. They stick together.
Whoa!
What?
Wait, what happened?
But that is awful.
That's what I thought. That's why when you said queen takes e2, I was like, all right.
No, but now he's just lost. He can resign. What is it doing?
Right. What's going on?
C2. It resigns.
C2. I think he missed that.
But bishop d3 wins as well. I mean,
what?
What happened there?
That was weird.
My gosh.
What's going on?
I mean, just bishop e2, queen e2, and your white is completely safe.
Yeah, I mean, bishop d3 won also. What was he doing?
Yeah, there's a new queen coming, everybody, and white can't deal with that as well as guard the bishop at the same time, which is why the game is over. But again, you could have just played queen takes d2, and who's better here? Maybe
and
white.
White is no longer in any danger. This is great.
f7 is also a problem in a lot of these positions with queen f3 and rook e7.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get queen f3, rook e2, I'm safe. I mean, there is no risk at all for white. White cannot lose such a position. So
it's almost like in his mind, black was going to play rook takes a8, and he plays rook takes e2. Like in his mind, that was the only thing that could happen. That was weird.
Yeah, sorry, takes. Yeah, I think he just, sometimes when you play a tactic that makes you confident, like bishop takes d5, you lose your head a little bit. I feel like he just got too confident and just completely miscalculated the reality of bishop takes a8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you could see in his body language, he played bishop takes a8 so confidently, and then the moment c2 came, it was like, oh wait, what? And all of a sudden, it was over. Let's go check on the other game. Vidit Gujrathi, on the other hand, is about to punch his ticket to round 4 unless Adhiban can win on command with black. It's not an easy thing to do. And he's got symmetrical English.
Yeah, that was a shocking blunder for all of us in the last game with Adhiban.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're going to go over to the game that is still rolling on between Vidit Gujrathi and Adhiban Baskaran. Just tuning in, Adhiban has to win as black here, or he is eliminated after losing the first tiebreaker.
He's doing a good job for having to win. He's black pieces and symmetrical opening, outplayed his opponent, and has a lot more time.
Well, this looks like an impressive swindle, but what happens after rook f8? I mean, knight d5 is a nice move to make, but rook f8, and then what?
Yeah.
And if knight e7, oh no, knight f4, sorry. Now let me play king h6.
It's all happening.
Yeah, now let me play king h6.
Then bishop e8.
Then I go rook g5.
Yeah, white's in time trouble again.
But I think white is now winning. I mean, sorry, black is now winning this. It should be won simply. I don't see how you can save this. I mean, it's fortress after fortress, but I'll get through every one.
He doesn't believe in fortresses.
Nah, don't you start that. So I go rook c2 check, king f3, and I go bishop d6. I think I'm good to go.
Well, if your boy from Chennai wins, you might have to stick with us in the blitz tie breaks. I mean,
yes. Yeah, this is now a bit harder because white has 2 e-pawns. That's why I wanted to check and move the bishop so that it becomes 1 e-pawn. But anyway, I can leave a rook on f6 and bring the king to c3 or something. You know, something like that should be winning. Maybe I can even go for g5 here.
I was just going to say, do you want that trade or not? Because
I'm not thrilled with it, because if you take and then you go, your bishop has a nice square on f5 forever, which I didn't want to allow.
Right.
I wanted to keep that option off, put it off as long as possible. But now he'll be stuck with the bishop on f5. And
It's strange to play g5 so quickly when you can move around a lot. And then
right.
It's a big decision.
Agreed. Running out of ways to...
h4.
Okay, he played h4. Now,
Wow.
I don't see how he's going to win, actually.
Remember,
it might
everyone,
just be...
Adhiban has to win this game or he's eliminated. So Black is in a must-win situation given that he already lost the first game of the 10-10 tiebreaker.
Okay, wait. It might not be so bad. Hang on. So now I go king g5, then I go king f6, then I go king e7. Oh, come on. That rook was cutting off the king. It was very nice.
Vishy, you don't like the way either side's playing, well, especially Black.
No, I'm nattering on because I'm competing with the blitz game. But
Yeah.
Can't anticipate moves faster than they're able to play them.
yeah.
But is there any scenario where the Black king gets to like d2 or something? And
Yes, actually, now with Adhiban can do it again. Rook g3
Okay.
check is fine.
Yeah,
King
maybe
back, and then you go
bring
rook
the king
g7, then you go king f6, king e7, king d6, king.
Right.
But the thing is, because there are two pawns, it's much harder to force the king off everything.
Right. The double pawns are perfect for each other.
Yeah. Well, they control a lot of squares, so the king has to go all the way to d2 before I can win
Yep.
something.
Which is why I was suggesting that, because looking at this, the only way to play this position is to
Put it
try
on
to play a
g7,
magical
come on.
chess.
Put it on g7. Yes. Now king f6, e7, d6, and then...
Really.
I mean, I don't know what happens if white switches the fortress to the other side with king on d3
Yeah.
and bishop on d5.
Okay,
But,
well, that might be a problem we didn't see coming.
Yeah, but in that case, well, they can take their 0.6 rating back home.
Man, these 10-minute games can last an hour.
But I think actually Adhiban might have blown it, because this I realized that fortress can switch. He can play bishop d5, king d3 as well. When the king is on d6, that then you have to come back to this side, and so on it goes. I think he blew it. There was no need. There was no need to allow knight e5, fe5 like that. He could have given rook c to check bishop d6, and still he's threatening g5. And if there's only one e pawn, it's much easier.
And also, I don't understand why he's in such a hurry to trade the king side pawn. G5 and
Yeah.
h4.
Yeah, but leaving the rook on g5 and walking around was a nice idea, because then this defensive plan with king d3 won't exist, because I'll be threatening rook takes g3 everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trading the h pawn was, that's what I'm saying, trading all the pawns is very strange.
Yes.
That gives white very little to defend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously there was time pressure, so hard to totally blame them, but definitely feels like usually the method to win these things is to just don't change the position too fast. Torture your opponent a little longer, right?
Now wait. Now Vidit has trapped his bishop on f5, so I could once again try king e7, d6, and then maybe make some waiting move like rook e7 before I walk off to c5, c4. I don't know. Oh God, he's not getting it. He has to do something with his king, and he keeps trying to charge it with his rook, but the rook is not able to do it alone.
I wonder if he played that move to try to trick.
But I think
Vidit
both of them. I think both of them are suffering from nerves, right?
Right.
I mean, with it, I think the fact that he needed a draw influenced his play as well, because he played quite passively.
Is he going to try to run his king around and not let white play
That's
king?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, like now he can run his king around.
Yes, now we can go king e7, d6, c5, because whenever you go king g4, I go rook f2, and I can harass with it.
With tempo too.
It's actually really important. If the king goes to g4, everybody, this idea of cutting off the f-file could be devastating. I don't know, let's not give up on the beast here, Adhiban. He's doing something.
Yeah, so king d6 now, and then king c5, and he's very much in the game.
Yeah, suddenly Vidit has lost the ideal blockading setup, and both sides get 10 seconds with every move. fun little stat there. Adhiban's last capture was on move 52, so 102.
Oh wow!
102 is the marker for the 50 move rule.
And what is the move now?
Yeah, what move is it now?
It's 73, so we still have 30 moves to go.
I wouldn't put that much money on black capturing the E3 pawn by then. But anyway, let's see.
Yep.
Rook B2. I mean, if he keeps wasting time with his rook, that's what happens. I mean, he should just go King C5 B4.
Yeah, but he has to claim it. He won't know to claim it. Maybe he will.
I think he will.
You're right. Of course, unless he'll have to look at the board and maybe can you stop and ask the arbiter?
You can.
Oh yeah, you could just stop and say I claim, and the guy will say yes or no.
Yeah, then he just has to go bishop E6, F7, G8, keep hammering so that he gets 2 or 3 minutes on the clock.
Now there's
rook F2.
He played King G4, so he's got rook F2 if he sees it. Super critical.
How do you not play rook F2?
You got rook F2.
Oh,
you can't not find it.
No, there is one more danger that after rook F2 he'll go bishop E6. So this is actually very clever. He'll go rook E1 now.
Wow.
King F2 and draw the rook all the way back. Because after rook F2 you can play bishop E6, King B4, bishop F5, King C3, King G5, and suddenly you might be able to attack on the long side.
So if the rook went here too early, white would cut off the F file and bring the king back around. But now he's got, he didn't do it though. He didn't play rook E1, he played the rook back to B2.
Yeah, and now Vidit has done bishop E6, so Adhiban should continue King B4. Because if King G4, then I have rook F2, and my king comes around. Well, he's going to hit move 102.
He's on move, it's only move 77. I still feel like there's a chance the king can run. He's going to play, no, he's not playing rook F6.
But this is getting into risky territory because...
Yeah, because you're getting to the point, Vishy, where even if he finds a forcing line that wins, he might not do it by the move 102.
Yeah. Though I think Ben is right. There's no way he's going to figure that out.
Okay, so
and that's the thing. I forgot. There is this original fortress, a King D3, King D2. Black has no way of breaking that. And so instead of, when that rook was on B2, it was cutting it off. And now he's going to have to figure that out all over again. So he has to go King A3 and go in. He'll go King A3, King B2 and try to enter there. Okay, so he's still in business, but now he has to go King A3. Oh, don't start with the rook again, just go King A3.
The arbiter will not claim the draw unless the players claim it themselves, for the record.
Yeah, the arbiter only claims it at move 75, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, and now if King E2, King B2, King F3, then I go Rook G7 and you have to come back this side, and I'm already on the C files, which means I'm very close to your D2 pawn.
Yeah, this is still, it took a while with some wasted moves, but he's still inching his way toward the touchdown.
Yeah, the race to move 102. But actually, it's a good point how. So he went back to C5, and now if Vidit plays Bishop A4, they just stare at each other. So.
Okay. We're on move 90.
Hey, but this is beautiful what he's done. He's outplayed that bishop so that it cannot land on the d5 square. Hey, full marks to him.
Okay, now you have to go King C1. Get in. Wait, what?
Oh.
No, that's going to be it. He's going to reach move 102 now.
He's trying to trap that bishop.
No, but King C1, Bishop A4 was where he started. So he's actually right.
Oh, King C1, Bishop A4, and we were repeating.
Yeah, now Rook D8 check and he's home. He's home. Yes,
Rook D8 check and King C3.
And he's on C3. Okay, finally somehow they both got there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a titanic struggle.
Okay.
It's great that it's nine.
He has 9 moves to take the pawn. He has 9 moves to take the pawn or we're drawn.
Well, no, he has to claim the draw.
But the players have to claim, right?
Yeah, he has to claim. Yeah.
Maybe Vidit is very alert to these things. He might have made a note on move 52 mentally.
Okay. The thing is,
he's there. Actually, he's done it. Rook D6. He's going to take the pawn. He's going to give a check.
He's going to play King D2 and then Rook F6 check.
Yes, and he's done it. He's going to get it in 4 moves.
And by the way, only move 97. OMGs or snaps. He found a way to win this game and force a blitz tiebreaker versus Vidit Gujrathi.
I'm out of words for Adhiban.
You know what it is? It's that Chennai. It's that Chennai chess culture, baby, coming through in the clutch.
He's done it. He's taken the pawn on move 98.
Taking the pawn. King D4. King D4, only move. He finds it. Now rook takes d5 is a threat. And
Rook d8, rook f8, rook f4, rook e4. Thank you very much.
That was amazing. He made rook c7 with 1 second left, and now he has over a minute.
seriously, I was watching the clock, like, and he just like, it was like he didn't know.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, what a wild finish we have here. And also, for the record, the king is not as ideal here, so advanced. It'd rather be in front of the pawn so that black can't just check and take and transition.
What's the defense?
to
What's the
opponent.
defense to that? Rook f8, rook f4, rook e4.
So there isn't. That's what I'm saying. If the king were in front of the pawn, then you're not actually threatening that because you can still draw the king upon it. He just resigned. Vidit just resigned.
Yeah.
Oh, that was quite a game. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that is some spectacular chess.
Well, we have drama, everybody. If you missed yesterday, Adhiban won on command to force us into this blitz tiebreaker, and just now he does it again, winning with the black pieces to send us in to blitz overtime. That means neither match here has been decided of the two remaining. MBL and David Paravian, as well as Vidit Gujrathi and Adhiban Baskaran, will give us a blitz tiebreaker.